Hey there, grounding friends. I wanted to share with you today. I got back a little bit ago from having brunch with some Young Living friends. Breakfast. And so I'm in between breakfast and lunch, and I'm going to get ready to have my ICP Daily and wanted to share with you a little bit about that. I've been using it for the past 4 days or so, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I wanted to just pop in to share a little bit more with you. I got it in my ER order. I don't know if you saw that video that I shared what I got this month, but this is the first time I've tried it. So anyway, just wanted to share some of that with you. But before we do that, I wanted to highlight this beautiful oil blend. It is called One Voice. This is one of the convention products. It came in a little bundle with this beautiful bracelet. It's part of the Young Living Foundation selection. And I will link that for you also in the comments here. But you guys, this blend, if you don't have it, this oil is like, as soon as I smelled it, I knew this was going to be one of my top, like, new all-time favorite oils. And check out, you guys, the ingredients in this. They're amazing. Besides, somehow the aroma works really, really well together. So it contains highest potential, clarity, sacred sandalwood, sacred frankincense, ylang ylang, Idaho grand fir, Idaho blue spruce, helichrysum, and rose. So, like, talk about the oils that raise our frequencies to a level where we can think and see and feel outside of this cloud of oppression and worry and concern. I don't know about you, but I'm assuming for you that you have had your struggles this last year and a half or so. But One Voice was created to help us find our voice again. And with all of the conflict and conflicting ideas and opinions and emotions, I know I have felt that, like, just shutting down feeling, because it hurts. It hurts when you say something and it's misinterpreted, and like there are all kinds of things that go into that. But this blend, I'm going to see if I can find the video. I don't know if I can find the video where they shared about the gal who created this label, who was rescued from sex trafficking. Her story is just beautiful. But it encompasses what this blend is all about. So anyway, I wanted to share it with you, because if you haven't tried this one yet, it is so beautiful, and I can feel my body responding as I wear it. So this one, you can buy it with this bracelet, and this bracelet has some of these ceramic beads on it that you can put the oils onto. But I actually really like this one on my head. On this bracelet, I often put gratitude and peppermint together. Those two really lift my emotions up as well. And then when I put this one on my head, I can just feel my whole body. It's like I just fall into alignment, and I feel like, okay, I can do this. I can walk into who I am created to be with the voice that God has given me to use. So anyway, I put this one on my head. So what I do when I put this one on my head, I just part my hair, because I don't want it sitting on my head, because then it gets greasy, and I want it on my scalp. So I just hold it here above my head, and I put, that's 4 drops today. I actually already did this already, so I'm getting like 8 drops today. And then what I found is after I drop it on my head, I need to kind of tip my head back. Otherwise, like, I'll find it start to drip down here. So I just put my head back a little bit and let it go around. So I just encourage you guys, grab an oil. Even if you don't have One Voice, grab whatever oil you feel like is, it just helps calm you down and helps your emotions to mellow out, and put that one on your head, and just try doing that like at the beginning of each day for 30 days and see how that changes your emotions. I just have found that is one of the best, quickest ways to help stabilize me. And then also, like, the aroma lingers all day long. So I'll hug people and I'm like, you smell so good. What do you have on? And I have to think back, what did I put on this morning? And then I realize it's what I have on top of my head. That's what they're smelling. So One Voice is amazing. Okay. So then ICP. So this is a prebiotic fiber blend that is created for a daily boost to healthy digestion. So there's all kinds of research out there now that connects the brain with the gut, the immune system to the gut, emotions to the gut. Our health starts in our gut. How healthy our gut is how healthy the rest of our body is, and how healthy our mind and emotions are. So it really is fascinating, just the studies that they've done on the microbiome of the gut and how it impacts the brain and we want to make sure our guts are healthy. So this is created, it's called ICP Daily. Young Living has one that's called ICP, and I actually heard someone say recently that they think of it as IC poop, like that's the ICP. So where ICP, the original formulation is meant to be an every once in a while cleanse. This one is designed and formulated to be gentle for daily function. So that's how I am using it, and it's tastes fruity. It's it's like a fruity juice. I really enjoy the flavor of it. So this one, some of the key ingredients, it has agave inulin, which is a plant-based prebiotic fiber from the agave plant that provides a feeling of fullness. So it can be great to take before a meal to just help you eat what you're supposed to eat. So it can be great for the weight loss piece as well. It contains guar gum, which is a plant-based soluble prebiotic fiber with slow fermentation that aids in building healthy gut bacteria. So the prebiotic is different from the probiotic. Hey, Rebecca, let me know your questions about One Voice. I just saw it pop up. But the prebiotic actually feeds the good bacteria in the gut. It's like food for the good bacteria. We want good bacteria in the gut. If you are someone who's been on antibiotics a lot, you'll want to get on something like Life 9, which is a probiotic that puts that good bacteria back into the gut. So then the prebiotic actually feeds that good bacteria. So they're both very important. I have found that Life 9 has been so good for my gut, and I've built and restored my gut that I don't need to take it daily anymore. I used to have to take 2 a day. Now I just take it as I feel like I need it, which is maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. But it has done such a good job at rebuilding my gut. So then this actually feeds, hey Rosie, this feeds the good bacteria that should be in our gut. So anyway, works great with Life 9. Take Life 9 right before bed. That is one of the best times to take it. And you want to take that one away from ingesting any essential oils. Just a little tip that I learned along the way. Okay, so ICP has that guar gum, which is a great plant-based prebiotic fiber. Then it contains prickly pear cactus extract. And this one got me excited because it actually supports the health and maintenance of the mucosal lining of the intestinal wall. So that lining protects our gut against leaky gut and other things as well. But it just helps keep that lining of the gut healthy, which we want. With the diet that most Americans have, that can be impacted significantly, and it has been for me and for my family. Yes, Rebecca, this tastes so much better. This is the new ICP. It tastes like a passion fruit punch, and I'll show it to you in just a minute. So it supports the maintenance of the mucosal lining. So like research that, even like look up health benefits of the prickly pear cactus extract, and it's just fun to research the brilliance of the ingredients in these products. And then it has essential oils added to it because Young Living discovered pretty quickly that when you add essential oils to supplements, the body uses the supplements and absorbs them so much more efficiently. So that is one of the things that makes Young Living different than other supplements on the market, is that with those added essential oils, our bodies are actually using it rather than just pooping it out or peeing it out. So we're getting the ingredients in our body that we need, and then what we don't need is extracted out. So it contains fennel, anise, tarragon, ginger, lemongrass, and rosemary. So again, immune boosting, supportive to the intestines. This stuff is so great. So again, like what I like to do is I like to just try things for a month. So like I was saying, like drop it on top of your head and see what happens in a month, because I find sometimes like I'll find impacts with essential oils or supplements where it's like instant, where I think, whoa, I totally feel a difference just with like in moments of using this. Other times it's like by the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I had more energy. And other times I think, I don't know if I notice anything. I mean, I'm feeling fine, but I don't know. It's like, whoa, this is, like suddenly I'm pooping all the time. So that's where I'm at with ICP. Like I can feel my digestion working better, but it hasn't been like this overnight, whoa, night and day difference for me. So I'm giving this 30 days to see, but so far I'm really liking what I'm seeing. So here's what I have found works. I have a jar here. I'm doing this in my bedroom, so I prepped everything beforehand. But I put 8 ounces of water in here, and then the ICP Daily comes with a little scoop inside, which is the amount, the serving size that you need. So I think there's a little bit of the air conditioning is kind of blowing the powder. So here's the powder, and then just dump it in, and you'll see it kind of falls to the bottom. The ICP original one is, you're supposed to add that one to water. I don't like it in water. I usually mix it with applesauce and put a bunch of cinnamon in it to try and make it taste better. And then I just drink a bunch of water with it. That's how I've done that one. But this one actually does work great in water. So I have found that it still is a little bit tricky to mix it up. It's supposed to be easy to mix, but it takes some work. So I've found putting it in a jar works best. You can sit there with a whisk and do it, but I feel like it needs some serious shaking. So I get my jar lids from Walmart. They're just a knockoff brand and they work great and they're cheap. As it drips, yeah, they work great. So that's what I do there. But then there's still some little floaty guys. Can you guys see those floaty guys at the bottom? There are still some of those there. Now I have found that when those are there and I end up drinking them, they taste just fine. It's just, a different texture. So I do kind of mix it up a little bit more with my straw to get it going. And often, this is all I do. And I just drink it. I'll add some ice. And I'll drink it that way. But today I'm going to add some Ningxia Red because I saw someone recommend that and that sounded really yummy to me. So I have a little packet of Ningxia that I'm going to add. Again, great for digestion. If you haven't tried Ningxia Red yet, if you're going to just try one thing for a month, start with Ningxia Red because this is the major antioxidants, nutrients that your body needs to function well. So I'm just going to get all of this out here. Make sure I get every last drop. Sorry, you can't see this part in the camera, but I usually just roll it up to get every bit out. And that's all it is. So now it's ready to go. And I'll mix it a little bit more. You guys, you can put this in smoothies for your kids. It's recommended for ages 4 and up. So even kids my youngest had constipation issues when she was little, and I would have loved something like this that I knew I could give her that would help her digestion, just kickstart and do what it was supposed to do. But kids will love this flavor, even if it's just on its own. It totally tastes like a fruit punch. So your kids will love it. But that is ICP Daily, a great drink. It's recommended, what I read is that it's recommended to take it in the morning before breakfast, which sometimes works for me and sometimes it doesn't. So I just try to do it in between meals towards the beginning of the day rather than at the end of the day. But if I forget, I just take it. So take it whenever you can because we want to get these things into us. So anyway, that is how this works. And I will link, Young Living has their product, I don't know what they're called. They're little product information sheets. I'm going to link both of those, the ICP Daily and the One Voice, for you with this video because there's just some really great information on there about the ingredients. And from there, you can research even more. So take the agave inulin. What is that even? Because it's all plant-based, all natural. All the ingredients in this are, but what does it actually do? Or with the One Voice, you can research sacred sandalwood. What is sacred sandalwood good for? So if you just put benefits of sacred sandalwood essential oil, there are some great websites out there that give you information on what the benefits of those are. So I love that kind of thing. If you love to research, that's just a lot of how I do it. Because I like seeing really how brilliant these products are. And it gives me confidence when I'm using them to know this is not just this has been years and years in the making from Young Living. It's not just we should do, another intestinal support thing. How about this? But they're actually so strategic with all the ingredients that go into it. So anyway, cheers to you. Let me know if you try ICP Daily. If you haven't placed your July order yet, try adding this to it and then we can, drink together, raise a glass. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy your Saturday and we will talk again soon.